Hello and welcome back to another On the Street with us on the Studio Homegrown YouTube page and also on our FB page, The Human Now. I'm back again to ask people about different topics, and right now what are we going to ask people on the street is this topic of petition. We have more than 20 plus petitions have been filed in the High Court, and I'll be going on the street asking people what about their thoughts on the petition. 2019 we have about 29, much bigger than the 25 we have right now this year, but only 2 went through. Now it's 25 in the High Court. Join me as we find more on what the people thought about petitions.
Rocky Hadi Tisa.
Rocky Hadi Tisa. What you do for living, Rocky?
I'm staying home, but I'm a member of the indigenous peoples. I always come to town to find information. Also because my coming here, because there's no decentralized service within the rural area. So we can check up with the government, how, according to this new policy government, what will do to the rural people.
Okay, so he's someone working with indigenous people in Solomon Islands, make sure they must be looked after by the government, what the government will do. Mr. Tisa, we have run about more than 25 petitions filed in the High Court right now. What are your thoughts about this?
Because it's a time, so we must make sure that the democratic process of the country must be correctly applied. Yeah. So whatever the petition come in, we want to correct any mistake or whatever this country. We want this country, what they call justice must be prevailed in this country now, because we got a biggest population and the majority of people that coming here in town. So what we want now, we want the correct election so that people settle down there. We decentralize service back to the rural area. That's my aim of coming here.
Yeah, I think. Do you think the 25 petition filed in High Court?
Yeah.
It's like nearly half of the House. Yeah. How if they? The 25, they lost their petition. What do you think? It will cost the government big amount of money for by-elections again?
That cost will be big of cost for the government, but because of the system was not applied correctly, we have to adjust it. So make sure that justice must come in this country so that we can benefit to all our resources and service to the rural area.
Any final thing you want to share?
Final thing I want to say to my people, we must stay calm, allow the justice to prevail in this country. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Tisha.
Thanks very much.
Yes, we're still on the streets of Honiara looking for people to ask this question, what their thoughts about the petition. We have more than 20 petitions have been filed on the court, and it's pretty hard to find people on the streets of Honiara. One is because most of the people, they don't want them to go on live on camera. They have some negative thoughts about what they would say. People would not agree about it, but it's pretty a tough thing. Try to ask people if they want to talk to me on camera. But yeah, let's go and find more and try to ask people what they think about petition.
John Onima.
Oh, John, yes. Thank you, John.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm working in this office here.
You're working in the education office. Yes. I'm just asking about the petition as a voter, as a Solomon Islander. What are your thoughts about this? It's a legal process. We have more than 25 people or MPs who are now petitioned by those people. What's your thought about this?
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah. When people feel that the system is not fair to them, they need to challenge it. Yeah?
So it's good so that we can see what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
The number is more than 25. Do you think it's good in the sense that if the 25 lost, are we having enough number for money for by-election and stuff like that?
Yeah. Of course, the government is. And it's the government obligation to find money to fund by elections.
That's right.
Yeah. The thing is that the more petition came up, so people are more aware of the legal
process or
Yeah, that's
how
right.
to go about
Yeah, that's right.
when elections and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Any final thing you want to say, John?
Yes, I think the only thing is the legal system here is quite expensive. Yeah, very expensive. People might have issues or to challenge and seek legal clarity and
Clarification. Yeah.
justifications on it, but it's quite expensive. For example, the petitions itself, and there might be, you expect more than 25,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then because of
The amount.
Yeah, the system itself is quite expensive.
Expensive.
People
And
couldn't
even
afford
the
it.
40,000 is quite expensive.
That's
too.
right. That's what I'm talking about.
And then you're going to pay the lawyers for,
Exactly. So for ordinary citizens, though things are not fair to them, they cannot challenge it.
Yes, and when you say something about our the legal people who are looking after things like that, it's quite expensive. I think that's one of the big thing that we experience in Solomon Islands, where people want to challenge things in legally, but they don't have money and they just live.
That's right.
Hemi right the one for la member where him stand for country blue me for him do me for him in order for him go through right process. Some for rumors and brown no man.
Yeah.
I mean Ota garam samfala upcoming ideas ota say ota babaim ot samfala for
bribery.
Bribery.
Buying votes.
Buying votes or same before the elections.
Yeah. So you actually look him or you just hear him?
No, me just heard him.
And do you think it's true or?
No, not really. I mean like lo this election me looking me him really tight security hemi really tied up during elections where I mean as for me want follow volunteers where me wakalo during the elections and then me stay in position for verifying of IDs and everything.
I appreciate that. I would say that, yeah, because there are lots of birds that they don't lay eggs, but they hatch it. So I think it's good to bring it into the legal process and find it who is right and who's wrong. My only worries is the fee for the petitions. It's too high, demanding. Rather than 45,000, 40,000. My goodness, that's too bad. Yeah, just like legal, maybe the law. Implementers? The law implementers are making a wall or barrier for any losing candidate not to proceed with such a petition.
So the fee is very high.
Very high. Should be 10,000 would be reasonable. Yeah, and petition is good. Yeah, just to give eye opener to the next coming election for such candidates. Yeah,
You think that they will just give this and that so that voters can vote for them?
Vote for them. And also, I question that petition corruption go to the rural people, while the lobbying for the prime ministership there is millions of dollars. What's the law there for?
What's the difference?
What's the difference? So the legal authority should look into that. Yeah, if the lobbying system for the prime ministership is so high, why consider that the lowest $5 to be a petition?
It's unfair.
It's unfair. It's all corruption, all of them. Yeah. Otherwise, they just call it. They just put it as water under the bridge. Leave it go. Yeah, for 4 years. Yeah, rather than wasting of time raising petitions. Yeah. And I believe if this law, I mean the petition proceed well, yeah, not like in 2010, 29 petition, only 2 succeed.
19, that
19,
2019.
in 2019. And this is 25. I wish if this 25 petition succeed, then the government fall in 12 months' time.
Yes, and then we'll be expecting a by-election, and that will
Yes.
cost a huge amount of money for the government. Do you think it's good?
Government's responsibility, have the authority to do that. Yeah, he find money somewhere to get the ball rolling. Yeah.
And then other issues like shortage of medicine,
Oh yes.
we don't need to attend to, but just by-election.
Shortage of medicines. I think this private medical system should stop. Yeah, they might one of the scopers to scope those medicine from authority. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, any final thing you want to share concerning just...
What I like to say is Chief Justice and the Justice themselves would stick to their own principle rather than corruption in the decision, yeah, from the candidate, even the members themselves. I wish if they can stand on their own rather than getting some corruption again in the judicium.
Thank you, Mr. Jesse Bobby.
Thank you, Owen, my brother.
My thoughts regarding the number of petition. It's a very clear picture there, vividly painted there. As we can see, 20, it's a very huge number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to contribute.
It's a legal process.
Yeah, it's a legal process, and it's good. It's good that we citizens we raise our complaints and whatsoever regarding the election. Some findings, some such as assumptions,
Yes.
but we'll see through the process, which is the petition.
So that's the advantage side of it.
Yeah.
Any disadvantage side of a petition? A young lady was saying that the petition is not good in a sense that there's disunity among communities right now. It has been experienced in the past that, you know, the supporters, they are brothers and sisters related, but when such petition came about, people would just, they don't stay together as a family now. What do you think about this? Also some disadvantages?
That's one disadvantage of petition. There are many, or we can say there are many disadvantages. Different people have different views of advantages and disadvantages of petition. Like to my views, one of the disadvantages of going through this process of petition is like a cost. The cost.
Yeah, the cost. Very expensive or?
Very, very expensive. It's a cost where those people, they go into government and settle down into government, they form the government, and then they have to serve for the consequence.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a cost for them.
Yeah.
And then they have to go about it, they have to fix it, they have to do something about it through the process. It's gonna cost them.
Yeah, and what about like those members of parliament? They are right now members of parliament, and it will also cost them some money to pay for legal
definitely.
service, you know, against those petitions, you know.
It's gonna cost them. It's a legal thing, and legally it's gonna cost them.
Yeah, and it will disturb those members of parliament performing their duties as members of parliament to their people.
It's gonna like looking through now the government had formed and then such a process like this petition is gonna tie up
That's right.
the government operation,
Disturb.
disturb the period of government to operate and
That's right.
look on infrastructure and development and such and such. The first thing is petition now.
Yes, yes. And you know, from rumors I heard that some of the supporters of the winning candidate, they're thinking of taking laws in their own hand, looking for those people who said that they have evidence that they will go and fight them, and you know, so this will be another disadvantage of
Yeah,
petition.
like we can say like if they have actual facts about the petition, like frauds and all such,
Yeah.
that it's a good thing. Have to go through the law on the legal side, but if it's just a point of views
And no made up stories.
made
or
up
just-
stories and such, no, it's just a waste of time.
Yeah. So any final thoughts you want to share with us?
Final thoughts is it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Citizens have the complaints. We don't know whether it's facts or just opinion or like what. So likewise, I would just like to say let's hope for a good result. Yeah, behind the petition process.
Good. Thank you. That's Junior. You have a great weekend.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, after a long walk asking people to talk to me about petition, I know that you really love those opinions, and they've got something to say about petition. Some say it's a good thing, it's a legal process. Yes, others say, oh, it might cost, and it has caused some, disunity among communities, but this is how it will go. Let's see and wait and see what will be like with the 25 petitions in court right now. From the UMNO team and also the in-house or studios, Homegrown, thank you for supporting this filming on the street. We wish you a great time, and it's a bye-bye.